So let's do this. Let's see if I can just make one real quick, like a soldier course. And the advantage of that too is that it's going to be exactly the complementary brick. So I'm going to go to texture and choose edit texture image. And you can see it failed to start my, failed to start Photoshop. Well, my guess is that my preferences probably aren't set up yet in 2020. So that's a good opportunity for us to do applications and see it is path to Photoshop. Let's try it again. So Adobe, well, yeah, so you've got to path it to Photoshop. Sometimes that'll show up on your desktop, but I don't like to have all these on my desktop. And here's our executable. Okay, right click, edit texture image. And there it goes. Yeah. All right, so now I don't want to, like, if I were to actually modify this image, it would, it would change that texture that I've, the brick that I'm using already. But I'm thinking what I can do is just take a chunk of, like, if I transform my selection, I can, like, kind of take a good sampling of this brick, and make up my own soldier course out of this sampling. If we do that and kind of plow right through here, we're getting like a nice long soldier course. So we get the whole thing. All right, so you can see that I'm not grabbing my grout line or mortar line below. All right, so we got to either grab it up top or below. So I'll just do below. And just making sure that, like, we're cutting through all of our bricks. All right, and I'll hit enter to finish that. And I'm going to image and choose crop like that. And then we're going to go to image and we're going to rotate it 90. And then I'm going to do Control Shift S, and that's going to be a save as. And I'm going to save that to my resources. That's like my recent stuff. And so maybe I'll just go in here and see, this isn't going to have a, oh man, I bet you there's a way I could have, like, stacked all this stuff together and cropped it at one time. Let's not, let's see. Let's try it. I'm going to hit undo crop. And I think I can go to save selection. Okay, I'll see if I need that or not. But so then I'm going to load in these other guys. And so really the ones that I'm going to use are a normal map and a displacement map. So we've got, let's see, I don't think we have a displacement map. I thought we did. Seamless, here's the color, here's the preview. Maybe that's just, no, that's a bump. I think that's displacement. I don't know, we'll goof with it. This is definitely going to work. So anyway, we're going to need this, I think this one and this one, we want those guys in here, and we want them kind of centered because they all line up. All right, so there's one, and then there's two. All right, and then if I can load a selection, I don't use that very often. It should have been select. I can make the selection again real easily. Where was it? I wasn't, yeah, okay, there you go. There's my selection. All right, now I can do my image and crop, and then we can do image, rotate at 90, and then I'm going to save this. I don't think that's a displacement map, but that's okay. I'm more hung up on the normal map. All right, so this is going to be a JPEG, and I'm going to put it in here, and we're going to call it soldier. I guess I'll just say one, or we'll say displacement. And then I'm going to turn that layer off. And then we're going to do soldier normal like this. So resources, and we're going to do soldier normal. And then we're going to do turn off this, save as, and we're going to do resources here, and then we're going to do soldier color, I suppose. All right, this isn't exactly what I wanted to be doing during this particular session, but I can tell you that these are going to come into play later. I'm going to close this. We're not going to save it. We can close these out too and close that. We've already saved them. Hop back into SketchUp, and then really what I was getting at is modifying this soldier course. But now we've done the work so that we have our normal map at least, and possibly a displacement map to use. All right, so we're going to edit this. We're going to swap it out, and we're going to use this resources and find our soldier color. All right, and let me just do texture, reset position. This is going to be tricky. I think what I need to do actually is just re-import this one. So import this color like that, and then kind of ramp it up like this. Oh, and I imported it as an image. So let me just delete that and go to File, Import. And down here, we want to use this as a texture. And I'm going to put this right onto a surface like that. And all right. And then I'm going to sample it, hold Shift, and do that little swap there. But yeah, so this one might not work out exactly. We're going to reset the position like that. And let's try another swap. So texture, yeah, now we're good. That gave us the look we're going for. It's kind of compressed. Texture, position. It's like it's, like it should be more like that. This one piece, like the image came in kind of compressed. So that, reset position. Let me undo that. And we're just going to adjust. Yeah, here's our issue. Let's break this and call it like, if it's 4 feet wide, it's like roughly 5 inches tall. And that looks good enough. So now we got our soldier course. Yeah, that brick definitely looks better. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't love how flat textures are in SketchUp, but SketchUp is not my rendering program of choice. It is my modeling program of choice. And so I try not to get hung up on that. I never show clients SketchUp. I know some people do, and it's okay. Like, I build clean SketchUp models, but it's just very rare that I want to present my SketchUp model to a client. This isn't my finished presentation. The finished presentation always happens in Lumion. All right, so we're making some progress here. We've got things pretty well textured. I like that. I think that we need to grab 2 more textures, being, I set out to get our concrete texture, got a little bit derailed, admittedly. So I think that we're at 1 hour and 2 minutes for today's session, which puts us roughly at 3.5 hours for this particular project. And, we haven't gotten into Lumion yet, which is just slightly concerning to me. But the truth of the matter is that we're laying so much groundwork up front that when we do get to Lumion, it's going to move fast. So all the effort and the clean modeling that we're putting in now, and all the texturing and going off onto tangents and finding normal maps and things, all of that is going to pay off in the end. And we're going to move through Lumion real quick. So in this next portion, let's head back to SketchUp Texture Club. Let's grab our concrete, do that kind of quick, and then we're going to get on to some other extensions here in just a moment. All right, let's get to it. If you like this video, click the BD button to subscribe to our channel. Every week we post new videos covering SketchUp, Layout, Lumion, and our Condoc Tools extension. If you are a professional architect or interior designer, you're going to love our tutorials.